and welcome to today's video. Today's video, as the title may have told you, is a straight up different one. It's a products I regret buying. Owning, being sent in PR, I'm not sure, it's a mix of things. And even though some of these have been sent to me in PR, they're just products I had to include. There aren't very many, okay, maybe there are quite a few, so maybe sit down with a cup of chai. I think that the reason I wanted to call out these products was not because they're bad brands. I feel like this is a disclaimer I have to do. A lot of these are brands that I love. But the fact of the matter is that when you like a brand, it's not necessary to like everything from that brand, right? And sometimes there are brands that I don't personally love much, but I've landed up finding products from them that do really well and that have really great quality. So some of these I'm on PR lists for, some of these I've bought. It's a mix of things, but I want to just be 100% honest with you on why you don't see me using a lot of these, most of these, as often as one would otherwise. Before I dive into this particular list, I want to tell you this video has a giveaway in it. So I have two little boxes over here, two not so little boxes over here. We have about 3 products from Soul Tree inside this box over here, and then we have a whole box of biotique goodness that I'm giving away in this one, which has, let's just say, 3, 4, 5 really nice products inside it. Just also a disclaimer on this, you may or may not land up getting the actual box, but you'll get all the products, because when we put in the box we have to pay extra for courier, so we just want to make sure you get the products, but we're not sure if we will be sending across the boxes or not. Super level of transparency. And now that we've got all of this out of the way, let's dive right into discussing the products sitting in front of me over here. Okay, so first off, I have to tell you the one and only product that I don't really regret buying, but I almost regret buying, but I had to mention it over here. This is a blending egg from Beauty Bakery. So the first time I used this, I wetted it just a little bit like a beauty blender, and it didn't do much for me. I was comparing it with a beauty blender, which, let's be honest, has quite like the benchmark set. But the second time I said, okay, ek aur baar try karti hu, I'll try it one more time. I really soaked it in the water and then like pushed all the water out, and that's when it performed really well. Not as well as the beauty blender, which is why I was like, nice, but not as nice. Okay, let's just be real. But this is a good product. I only regret buying it because I went in straight and bought the whole egg tray. So I bought this from Beauty Bakery, to avoid like just the processes of logistics. I ordered this as well as the Jeffree Star Baby that I'm coming to in just a second from Cosme Cosmetics. If you guys do want to get your hands on any of these international beauty things or fashion things, I usually go to them and tell them, okay, this is what I want, find out the price, find out the time period and all of that. But I regret the fact that I called for 6 straight away. I didn't need to call for 6 straight away. I think I just got really excited when I saw the reviews. It is a great product, but I didn't need to buy 6. So I should just get this baby wham right out of the way. A product that I have been sitting on that I regret buying for so long. Okay, also just a disclaimer, I wasn't even as hardcore into beauty then as I am now. I don't know why I spent around, I think this was 3200, 3800, I don't remember. I spent like quite a bomb from my tiny little pocket at the time for this Stella foundation. I remember going to the Lower Parel Sephora and buying this. It's basically a foundation that also comes with a concealer on top, which at that point was like the coolest thing ever. But the sales girl made me buy the wrong shade, like a lot of sales girls out there, and today I'm a lot more into beauty and understand lighting and what might work and what doesn't work. But this shade is about 1 or 2 shades light for me. Also, the foundation is really thick, so I have to really mix it up with moisturizer to look natural on my face. And in all honesty, I don't even think I've reached for this once in the last year. This should have expired by now, if I'm gonna be honest. This has definitely expired by now, so this is like going in the trash right after I finish this video. I regret spending my hard-earned money on this product. I don't love the formula, or at least when I got it, it was okay, and a little bit later I realized how thick and cakey it can become. So as of today, if you ask me, I don't love it at all. It is a product I 100% regret buying. I do love a lot of other products from Stella though. I don't want to keep repeating this part of the disclaimer, but when I don't like one product, it doesn't mean I don't like the brand. There are other products I like, but this one is just not working for me. It is not Aanam approved, which reminds me, Listen, it breaks my heart to put the Jeffree Star Liquid Frost on this list. But I'll tell you why, okay? It's a great product. It is an amazing product. But you can't use it. You guys, if you've seen the video where I tried it for the first time, I tried to use it to mix it with my foundation for that glowy look. You can't do it to the Liquid Frost. It only works for really glam looks. But the fact of the matter is, so if you look at my skin even right now, I've used the new Nykaa Strobe Glow, the liquid one, into my foundation and see how it looks. It just gives me like a glowy look, and then of course I've added a highlighter on top also, but my skin's looking all nice and dewy because I've been able to mix the liquid highlighter with the foundation like a strobe product. This, considering the price, especially when you convert it into Indian rupees, is something you can only use as a highlighter. You can't use this as a strobe highlighter, strobe liquid, strobe cream. You get what I'm saying? And that really breaks my heart. I love that it's a great highlighter, not taking points away from it for that, but considering the price we pay for it, once we convert it to Indian rupees and the customs and the shipping and that whole shebang, it goes on my regrets list. This is not going away. It's still gonna stay in my wardrobe. It's not going in the trash. I love it. It's a final product, but let's be honest. I feel like if you're spending this kind of money on a liquid highlighter, it needs to have less shimmer, glitter in it so that I can actually use it in different ways. By the way, can I just quickly jump in and ask you one question before I dive into some of these other products over here? A lot of times, those of you who know and follow my Instagram, I'll go ahead and put it here. You guys also know that I run an Instagram page called What When Wear Wardrobe, which is where I sell a lot of my pre-loved clothes, shoes, accessories, etc., bags, etc., and all of that money goes to charity. Since the time I started this roughly a year ago, almost a year ago, you guys have been asking me to sell my makeup. Now, PR kits and unused makeup is definitely not going on it because that's just not right. It's unethical. When I'm getting press kits from brands, I can't be selling it. It's stuff I'm going to use, or it's stuff I'll give you guys away in giveaways like these over here. These are all press kits that I've received and kept. Bell ringing. These are all press kits that I've received and kept aside to give to you guys, but it's not possible for me to sell that. But I want suggestions from you, genuine suggestions from you, please, on what I can do with makeup that is gently used. I don't want to sell it. It's definitely not something I can do giveaways for, because even if it's just gently used for shoots or one-time wear or barely used or halfway there, doesn't matter. I need suggestions from you on what I can do to just use it nicely. I'm already giving a lot of makeup. I don't like talking about like charity publicly or anything, but just to address it, I'm already giving a lot of my used makeup and used clothes, stuff that doesn't make it to wardrobe, even to like NGOs and domestic help and their families and stuff like that. But if you have any other creative ideas on what I can do to help that reach you in some productive manner with hopefully a charity angle, let me know. We're thinking of ideas at our end, but if you come up with something, let me know in the comments. Okay, going to the next set of products over here because there are quite a few. Okay, I have a high-end product that I actually initially really loved and now I don't love, so I have to tell you this. These are the Smashbox eyeshadow trios. This is what they look like. I have two of them over here. The third one is absolutely amazing and great, so it hasn't been pulled up by me. It is in my cupboard still. I have Holy Crop and Pick Me. The matte ones in this blend beautifully, but the glitter ones, the shimmery ones, they are so tough to work with. The few instances where I have used these in the past, at the beginning they were great, by the way. I don't know whether it's the weather that does it to these products, I'm not sure, but they're just really tough. They've become really tough to blend. They've become really tough to work with. The packaging is really cute and unique, so I held on to it for a really like long amount of time, but I don't think these are gonna last with me anymore. These are going into my friends bin. I have a separate friends bin where my friends come and raid and try products and then take whatever they like. I think this is gonna go there because I haven't reached out for these in really long, and I'm in a complete declutter mode, so these babies are going into that bin. Sorry. I have one more Smashbox product over here that I should tell you about. When the Felt Super Fan Ink Liner, if I remember correctly, Always On, sorry, the Smashbox Always On liquid liner, when it was new, it was super jet black, but I think that this is maybe close to over. That's why it's not as jet black as it used to be. Also, if you look at the nib really closely, it does not actually bend like a lot of others in the market. So for example, I have the Kat Von D ink liner, or I have the Nykaa Nykaa gel liner, which is like super affordable drugstore. I have the Stila Stay All Day liner, and those like all the way till the nib, they're very flexible. But this product isn't, and I have to tell you, today I'm actually wearing it. I was wearing it on my eyeliner, and while applying it is when I realized, wait, this video is overdue. I should just shoot this video for you guys. Sorry, not happening. I feel like if I'm going to spend this much money on a product, I want to be able to get something that is agile all the way till the tip to make a curvy wing or do something editorial high-end when I want to, and definitely not something that becomes less jet black. It's not even over, but it's not as jet black anymore. So that product is not getting my vote. Okay, then I have, you guys know I love PAC eyelashes, but this PAC eyelash glue drove me nuts in Japan. This is the PAC lash glue. This is what it looks like. Unlike the usual tubes, this actually comes with a really cool brush thingy. This was unfortunately the only thing I took along with me for sticking my lashes on when I went to Japan, and I had such a tough time, and I swore to myself that this would be the last time I use it. It just did not work for me, you guys. Like, my lashes would not stick. I had to use a lot of it, and then because I was using a lot of it, when you're wearing like natural lashes, your bands are thin, so you can't put a lot of it unless you're wearing like a really thick band. Not one of my favorites. Definitely not one of my favorites. Which reminds me, now you're gonna be surprised with this one, but I have my reasons, so hear me out. I have the Ardell Wispy Lashes. In case you're wondering where the fourth set is, it is literally on my eyes. This is a bang up, amazing product. They look super natural, the lashes are great, they're reusable, they're rewearable. So why is it on my products I regret buying list? I'll tell you why. I paid, I don't remember how much I paid, 15, 20, whatever dollars for this when I bought these in America. But buying Ardell in India is expensive. So Ardell, guys, if you're watching this video, which I really hope you are, can you please reduce your prices in India? Because your drugstore in America, drugstore affordable in America, but the minute you come to India, you're not drugstore affordable. In my opinion, if I was gonna go out and buy natural lashes, I would rather go buy a Euro Paris or Europe Girl PAC rather than buy this, because when you convert it to rupees, or even when you buy it over here just as is in the market, there is a real price difference, and that just does not make sense to me. So I bought 2 sets of these, this, and then there's one more which is a little more natural set. I think I haven't even opened that as yet, but I'm sorry, like, I'm not buying Ardell in India ever. I'll buy it when I may be overseas, but buying Ardell in India doesn't seem very likely to me, like, to be honest. So sorry. Okay, love Benefit. As a brand, I love Benefit. If you guys have seen my Benefit full face makeup tutorial, which I will link for you. What, is there a demon in my neighbor's house? What is that? I think they were moving furniture, realistically speaking. Unless Stranger Things is happening here, I'm not sure. Anyway, you guys, if you've seen my Benefit full face makeup, you know that the Dandelion actually is a really beautiful product, but it does not work for my skin at all. I think it's meant for much lighter skin tones. So even though it's a great product with great formula and all of that, I'm gonna stick to the California variant. California? What did I say? You know which variant I'm talking about. And not Dandelion. So Dandelion really doesn't work for me. I'm gonna have to push this out aside. It was a waste of my effort because the shade is completely wrong for me. Listen, you guys have seen me shop Colourpop, wear Colourpop, but really their concealer shades on like swatches on their website are all fudged up. I don't understand it, because I'm really good, like you guys know, I shop a lot online, forget clothes and all, like makeup online, and I bought foundations, concealers, and I've never got any of my shades wrong ever, okay? But on the Colourpop website, when they launched this, I bought this I think at some point last year, their Colourpop concealer. I bought this shade light neutral number 15. It looked like an Urban Decay, the one I usually wear, the one I'm wearing now, match, but this looks like, just look at the skin difference, look at it. That's how bad their online swatches were. So sorry Colourpop concealer, this is getting cancelled. It is a product I regret buying. I've never used it. Literally, I think I used it once to try and highlight my brow bone and it failed miserably. I can't remember any other instance where I tried to use it. Those of you who are long-time followers of mine know that I used to have really bad dark circles. Thankfully, that is not the case anymore. So I don't want, sorry, the 3 products in my hand, I don't want you guys to take this personally, but I don't know why I bought you. I don't know how else to say it. I have the NYX Full Coverage Concealer Corrector, over here, which is a fab product. But because it's cream based, even though it really helped me conceal my under eyes, the creasing was maddening. Okay, so use a lot of powder if you buy this particular product. It's great for the color pigmentation correction angle, but boy did it give me creases. This one was a real problem. Then we have the NYX Brightening Illuminator, basically the same thing but in a stick format. And if you look at the way it is now, it has dried up and gone to hell. It looks like a vampire. This is what a concealer stick version of a vampire looks like, guys. But this product is just dried up and really not performed. So this one is just like a bad product in general, I think. But this one is a great product, but clearly creasing is a problem. And then we have a product over here. I received this in PR, which is a MAC Conceal and Correct product. Again, a really great product, but I wish that apart from the corrector, they actually had a concealing shade here. For me, this was too yellow. Look at the shade. It's too yellow for me. So I've used the corrector a few times with a regular concealer and it works really well. But you know what I mean? Like from like an overall point, I don't think this combination is working for me at all. I only held on to it for so long for this side of it, which is really great, but I can't, like, when I'm in a declutter mode, sorry guys, but like I can't hold on to you. I regret holding on to you for so long because I barely used you. So before it expires, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the friends bin so someone else can use it after me. I have one more MAC product here, and this is really not a fault of the product at all. This is on me, but I regret buying it because it's hard-earned money spent on something that I have really not used. It's Plumage. I think this was my second or third Plumage. It's a beautiful eyeshadow. It's a single. I'm coming to you on why that is another problem. It's a beautiful green. Again, this is not going to the friends bin, by the way. This is going back into my vanity, my cupboard. The reason I regret buying it is because it's a single. It's just stuck at the back of my drawer with a lot of other singles. And that's a waste of like money and space because a lot of us are now into eyeshadow palettes. So the thing about eyeshadow palettes is when you're buying an eyeshadow palette, you want at least like a bunch of looks to come out of it through all the colors. And so I land up just being happy with whatever palette is in my hand. I don't reach for the single. So I regret buying this because I spent money on this and I don't use it often enough. And I don't even think I bought this in India. I think I bought this on one of my trips to America, like the last one or something. So great product, but not been using it. Not gonna happen. And now we're down to the last product, a product that genuinely I felt let down with. Makeup Revolution's Banana Baking Powder. I saw such amazing reviews of this product online that I didn't buy one, but instead I bought two guys. I spent money on 2 of these. Thankfully, a friend of mine just decided to take one at the beginning and I had enough setting powders. So like I have only one of these in my hand. But I don't know why it's called a baking powder particularly, because it's not a baking powder. It's a regular setting powder. It's a great setting powder. But if you try to bake with this, you will be left with powder patches everywhere. Especially that's basically what happened to me. So don't know what happened there. As a setting powder, I have used it and I have continued to use it for a while, but you cannot bake with this. A great baking powder, Maybelline's Fit Me within this price category. A really great baking powder from the luxury powder category, Fenty, Jeffree Star. But this, not a great baking powder. They need to rename this as setting powder and then maybe I'll keep it and consider it and keep using it and keep telling you guys to buy it. But this is not a baking powder. Bye. Alright then. There's a farewell to quite a few products over there. Before I end this video, just a little disclaimer. Go ahead and look up more reviews if you're never happy with just one. I make it a point to do that before I buy something. Clearly, some of them have gone wrong, but most of them in life in general have also gone right. Before I end this video, I should tell you what it is that you have to do to win these boxes. Okay, so all you have to do to win these boxes is A, be a subscriber of my YouTube channel, yes, the one you're watching me on right now. B, you have to be a follower of my Instagram. Go ahead, follow me. C, you need to comment down below telling me one product that you've regretted buying or using. This should help like a bunch of people. So let's keep that comment section going, because I feel like this will be really helpful for people to not go spend their money on like those things. And in that same comment, you need to mention your Instagram handle. I will be picking two winners to go ahead and win these products. Yeah, before you go away, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell button, keep coming back for more videos. I'm traveling a lot, creating beauty content, creating travel content, sharing everything I can with you. So hopefully you will stay tuned and give me feedback on the videos and the products that I've not recommended today down below in the comment section. Okay, I'm gonna go now, be at my nails appointment in time. Time for a new manicure. I love you guys very, very much. See you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.